Yo YouTube, it's your boy TJ, and today's going to be the first episode of What's in My Fridge for the PMG crew. Before I show you the fridge, before you're going to ask me questions, you're like, why is it so bare? I've moved out on my own now, you know what I mean? So I'm not living with my parents no more. I've moved out, not living with mommy. So obviously, budget's a bit tight at the moment, which it probably will be anyway, coming on a budget anyway. Bodybuilding on a budget. And obviously the money it costs to like move out, furniture, carpet, all that crap, the expenses. So my fridge is still bare. But today is my first fresh proper shot. Like before now I've just been buying like literally 1 or 2 items. But today I bought a decent amount of stuff. The fridge is still bare, can still take more, but I ain't got the budget to go spend and ball out today. But yeah, let me show you the fridge first of all. Kind of pimping. Okay, first thing first, here's my fridge. Nice and blacked out, ain't got no white ones, you know what I mean? Brand new. Still got the tags, fresh as fuck. So you can still see me in it, for God's sake. Okay, now let's get into it, to the video. Okay, first thing first, let's start from the top. When I go to the store, I buy my eggs. You know what I mean? I buy packs of 15. You know what I mean? Because they last me to the next shop, really. I used to buy 30, but sometimes I used to have some left over. So I thought, what was the point? You know what I mean? I buy a pack of 15 from the UK. You like to know the price. I think this is 15 eggs and it's £1.35. Purely because it's the store brand. As you can see, my last pack is still there. I've got 4 left, so I'm going to eat those today, so that'll be finished. Next thing is my eggs. I've got my nice bunch of eggs. Eggs. Brain fart. Okay, I got my grapes, you know what I mean? And the grapes, green, seedless, you know what I mean? I think they're £1.80 for the full bag. They ain't too bad, you know what I mean? Then I got my kiwis. If I remember correctly, I think these are £1.50. So you know what I mean? Got my fruits there. These are what I like to take to work, so each of these I'll like take like 1 kiwi and some grapes, put them in a container, take them to work with me. So that's kind of like my midday lunch before I have my real proper lunch that I have. Also, I've got 2 packs of chicken in my fridge what I'm going to cook today. You know what I mean? It's the thigh meat. You know what I mean? Tesco's prick chicken thighs. You know what I mean? 3 for £2. Another one's in the freezer, as you'll see in a minute. I'll cook these later. Obviously, I'm going to take the skin off. People that cook the chicken and keep the skin on are crazy if you're on a fitness lifestyle, because there's so much fat in the skin, it's unbelievable. It tastes good, but there's just, you don't need it. Okay, then I got my Flora Light, and that's purely just for when I have toast. You know what I mean? I like to have my wholemeal toast, Warburton brand, wholemeal. You know what I mean? Let's move over to here. And I got some milk. I got 2 at the moment, because this one's on its way out. I thought I'd get a big one. And the reason normally I get the small size, but I went on to the big one purely because I've started having my protein shakes with milk now, like half the time. Before this week actually, I never used to have it ever with milk. I never tried it. I just had it purely with water because I was like, it tastes good with water, so I'll stick with water. It's less calories, blah blah. But I think I was going out recently and I was more or less hungry as hell, so I had it with the milk, and you feel milk is quite thick. So like half my gym days now, I'll have it with milk. You know what I mean? Depending on how much food I had that day. If I had a whole lot of food, I'm not hungry, I'll drink with water. If I'm hungry, it's gonna go with the milk. Right, time for the freezer. Oh, it's actually gonna break. Okay, before we get into the freezer, I'm gonna let you know the order of how it's gonna go. The top drawer is always gonna be meats, so in the future episodes, you should know the top drawer should always have meats in it. Second drawer will also be a meat drawer, but at the moment, due to reasons I'll tell you in a minute, it's currently my veg drawer. Gonna be veggies, and these 2 at the moment is what I call my bullshit drawers. In the future videos, only one will be my bullshit drawer, but I'll get into that in a second when I get to those drawers. Okay, first drawer is my frozen meats. Okay, as you can see, I've got the other pack of chicken because it was 3 for £2 from Sainsbury's. Got my leg quarters. It's frozen, obviously you can't see it. Basically, it's like your Nando's chicken. It's like a thigh and a leg stuck together. And I got a whole bunch of chicken legs. You know what I mean? I'm going to cook them over during the week. And obviously, my sister set me onto these. Smoked mackerel. Oh, I can tell you right now, it tastes so good. And the best thing about it is that they're already cooked, which means you haven't got to season them or nothing. You just put them in. You can eat them cold as well. I don't eat them cold, my sister does, but I like heating them up, so I normally put them in the oven for like 10 minutes on a decent heat just to warm it through, and that's what it does. Hold up a minute, I got some at the door, so I'll come back. Okay, as I said, second drawer is the veggie drawer, which will normally be meats. Okay, as you can see in here, corn is the main type of vegetables that I can eat. It tastes not bad, and it's great. I can eat it whenever I want. You know what I mean? It's the one vegetable I actually like, so that's why I've got 3 bags of it in. Okay, behind that I've got broccoli, I personally do not like broccoli, but I just choke that stuff down just because it gains really. I've got 2 bags of that. You know what I mean? And I've also got green beans from Sainsbury's, obviously sliced. You know what I mean? I've got a whole bag of that. Just a quick tip for you people in the UK. The Tesco brand of the green beans is a hell lot better than Sainsbury's. Sainsbury's have like this funny kind of taste and I don't like it. But I've got the bag, so I'm gonna finish it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what a veggie drawer will look like usually. Okay, the next drawer now is gonna be the bullshit drawers, as I told you. That one will usually be just 1, but it's 2 because it's Easter season. Okay, so I'll show you the first one. Just got a little bit of stuff. Got chicken dippers, pizza, and garlic bread. The garlic bread is probably some of that's to bring to work. That's why there's 2 little bags. Now the last one is the worst drawer now. You'll see fries, pizza, and fish fingers. And if you look, I've got like a whole bunch of fish fingers, like they're on sale, so I went and bought a whole bunch of like, I think 3 for the price of 2 again. Same with like the chicken stuff, so it's like really, really cheap. And the reason you're probably gonna say, why do you even have a bullshit drawer? It's purely because I have younger siblings, I have brothers and sisters, and they like to visit, especially now that I've moved out on my own, I'm not too far from home. They'll come and visit me, so when they come and visit, at least now I've got food to feed them if I haven't prepared food already, if I don't know, because they may just come spare the moment and stay for a while. So at least this way I've got food to feed them because I'm not a demon big brother, so obviously they can eat it. That's the main reason for it. And also, let me put this stuff around. The second reason as well is that obviously when I'm out busy, I haven't got time to cook a full meal. I can just eat that, you know what I mean? Obviously it's not the greatest, but when I'm out about busy, like sometimes I won't get home till like midnight. I'm not gonna sit and go cook a full-on meal that's gonna take an hour and then eat it. I'll pass out by then. So what I'll do is just put in one of these stuff. It's not great, but at the end of the day, if it's either that I have no food and eating, I'd rather eat than pass out. I used to do eggs like my go-to meal when I was too busy to like cook, but as you'll probably know, if you gotta eat eggs don't fill you up for shit. You know what I mean? You still gonna be hungry. You know what I mean? So I thought, you know what, at least now I have this bullshit drawer. So when I'm hungry, I come in and I'm dead late, I haven't got time to cook, or I haven't got food left to cook. For all I know, I may have eaten all my chicken, because that happens quite a few times. Like I have my meals made out for 3 days, and the 3rd day, sometimes I forget to leave out food, so my food's frozen rock hard, so I can't even cook it. So I have to wait for a day for it to defrost, you know what I mean? Unless I put it in water and all that stuff. But sometimes it's late night, I ain't got time to wait for all of that. I just need food because I'm hungry before I go to sleep. So I'll put in one of those stuff, probably the fish fingers or the pizza or whatever, just to have a quick food to get me on the go so I'm not gonna pass out, you know what I mean? But yeah, that was episode 1 of What's in My Fridge for the PMG crew. But yeah, that was the first episode because some subscribers want to see more food stuff from us, so that's it. And we'll let you know, obviously I'll probably do this, thinking once a month maybe, or maybe once every new shop. It depends on what I buy. I'm not sure when the schedule's going to be for these episodes, but in the day, that was episode 1 of What's in My Fridge. Peace.
More than that bitch, like nigga, we made it. I own my own masters. You know I ain't missing no royalty.